Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forex coming to you with another pre-market Forex pair breakdown video. Today, we're going to be looking at Euro USD. But before we get started to break down this Forex pair, we have to say that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, but the goal of finding good, free, proper financial content is to help us get a couple of dollars in our pockets. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Forex pair, okay? So, what do we have? Last week, we had some very nice aggressive moves up. Then, we ranged out, probed up, and then came down. So, let's see. Why did we probe down? Probe up and go down. Let's look at this from a broader time frame. That makes perfect sense. Okay, it's because here, and here, we were all at an area where price dropped at previously. Now, let's look at where price is at now. Ah, we're at an area where price has jumped up before previously. Many times here during this short time, many times here during this range area, one good aggressive time here, and then one time here. But this is the thing that's the little drumsticks, the little crumbs that gives you the clues for the chart. It came down very aggressively and stopped right here where prices jumped up at. Now, before we continue from a fundamental standpoint, the euro is not that strong. It's on the weaker side compared to the other currencies, but it is stronger than the USD because the USD is a reflection of the American economy, and the American economy is in a state of inflation. So, with that being said, the USD is still pretty weak. Even though the euro is weak, it is USD is weaker than the euro. So, with that being said, when you have two currencies that are weak, whichever one is weaker will act as the weakest one, and the less weaker one will act as the stronger one. So this looks more of a setup for a buy position, but just because you have that as the fundamentals doesn't mean you want to just blindly press the buy. You want to wait until the chart tells you what it's going to do. Now, buying should be your plan A, and you should be going in here with a plan B too, because like I said, it's Monday at 9 o'clock. Let's say by 10 o'clock, Joe Biden gets on TV and says, I'm going to get every intelligent financial mind in America on this to fix that inflation. Him stating something like that, or stating that they're going to even fix the problem or attempt to even look at the problem a lot more seriously than what they are doing now, will actually cause USD to gain strength. Because remember, just as much as the market is about numbers and indicators and all that other stuff, it's also about human psychology. How do people react emotionally? And if he was to come out and say something like that, people will get very emotionally strong about the USD, and it will cause it to go up. Okay. So now that we understand all the fundamentals, let's look at the two scenarios of what would happen if we were to buy or sell this. Okay. So if we're looking at this from a buy, we will want a aggressive move up, right? Get to an area like around right here, which fell down before, and the fall be very weak and pathetic, then another aggressive move up. Once we have that aggressive move up, then we can pretty much get in here safely for the buy. Now, we have to also look at it from the other side. What about the sell? We'll look for a pathetic move up, right? Or let's say we do have a slight aggressive move up, we'll have another very aggressive move down, right? Then a slight little range. If you see something like that, then it's good for a sell. Or what you would have is a weak, choppy pathetic move up, then an aggressive move down, then a little range, and then drop. Now you can wait for the little range, but once you got that pathetic move up, strong aggressive move down, then you could pretty much say that the sellers are there. Okay. When placing a trade, like I said it before in my previous video, you don't never want to go into it with it like, okay, this is a buy, this is a sell. You want to say if the chart behaves like this, I'm going to buy. The chart behaves like this, I'm going to sell. Understanding behavior coincides with understanding the fundamentals. So if you're having a lot of trouble with your trading, it's because you probably don't understand how to correlate the fundamentals to the technical analysis. Okay, I hope this information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.